All right, guys, so we are beginning a new Lego set build. We are going to be building, as you see right there, the NASA Artemis Space Launch System. As a Star Wars fan, I'm always fascinated with space travel, so most of the NASA sets that are released become super interesting to me. So, when I saw this one release, I knew it was going to be big as far as like dimensions go. Also, we knew it was going to be pricey because of the piece count. This is over 3,600 pieces. So as you can imagine, it is quite a few. The bags are numbered 1 through into the high 20s, I believe, but they don't appear to have multiple bags per number. So bag number 1 is one bag, and it's bag number 1. Okay, so a couple things. We are beginning this set on November 5th, 2024. Today is the day of the presidential election for President of the United States of America. You guys have probably saw the video if you are interested in my channel. The kind of video segments I did roughly after former President Trump was his first assassination attempt. And if you're curious, you can go back and watch them. I don't think TikTok flagged those as hate speech, even though most political shit they do. So I voted. Everybody in my house that is eligible has voted. I fear what's going to happen tonight. I think the scariest times in this country coming are going to be tonight and then on January 6th when they decide to, when they do the inauguration of the next president. I fear that there's going to be bad behavior by both sides of the aisle, depending on who wins. I fear if former President Trump wins, Democrats are going to behave poorly. There's some psychopath that's going to do something god-awful. It's something I fear tremendously. And also the other way, if Vice President Harris wins and she becomes the next president of the United States, I fear some radical Republican is going to do something to make the rest of us look like shit. So I'm watching the elections when coverage begins around 4 o'clock this afternoon on the TV with one eye open, one eye closed. I just caution all of us to behave. Please do not act out. Please, no violence. Nobody deserves it. We don't need any of that. So I'm hoping everything will go okay, but I fear something strange is going to happen. All right. So besides that, back to the Artemis build. As you can see, the book is thick, as you could expect. But if you guys ever build Lego sets that come with books like this, and most of the sets do, they have information about the set, and if it's a true-to-life build, they'll also talk about the real life of whatever it is you're building. And there was this paragraph in here that I wanted to read before we began. And here it is. So you flip up, and it's on basically the 1, 2, 3, about the 4th page in. And it says, honoring the Apollo missions 1961 and 1972. The name of NASA's Artemis missions also draws inspiration from Greek mythology, which revered Artemis as the goddess of the moon and twin sister to Apollo. With its first flight test completed successfully, 4 additional Artemis missions have been confirmed for the coming years. Each mission aims to test and optimize SLS and Orion performance, lunar reentry velocities, deep space operations, and deployment of payloads. Ultimately, the goal is to expand the potential for crewed missions to Mars and beyond. Talking about what the Artemis is, what is the the mission behind the real NASA Artemis, and the fact that it was named because it was a twin sister of Apollo, I thought was super interesting. In my review, we'll go over the sections of it once we're finished, but we're going to get going with bag one. Here is bag one right here. So let's get after it. Sticker sheet is small. That is it. So, and obviously we have the plate that is the informational about the Artemis system, which is right there. All right. Let's get on with bag number one. I was super excited to pick this set up the other day, and we did order the Jaws set. So that one finally became in stock, and that is something that we will end up building on the channel when it arrives. We also another brick separator. Here's from the Batmobile. Batmobile Artemis. I might just start collecting these damn things. I can't tell you how many I've gotten rid of over the years of building. So as you see, we're working on, I'm not even sure what piece this is. It doesn't lay it out in the instruction, but obviously it's got to be the base part of what we're building. All right. So far. Lord. So the reason I'm wearing headphones is I've had some videos flagged by TikTok. Have been muted for um, shit playing in the background. So there we go. So far. So, based on the sets that we built, we speculated, or I speculated a bit back, that Lego had kind of changed the cadence of their sets because they've noticed that a lot of social media accounts are posting Lego videos. And so we thought that they started reducing the amount of pieces inside of their bags in order for it to make it like easier content for social media. If you have a smaller bag, you have a quicker video. Everybody knows a quicker video means that more people would be willing to watch it. More people willing to watch it, Lego gets to take advantage of the advertisement. So, and this is kind of the same thing. I mean, we've done this so far, and legitimately it's taken 10 minutes, and the bag is 3/4 of the way finished. All right, there we go so far. We're doing a ×3, and this is going to take up the majority, if not almost everything we have left brick-wise. All right, that takes up the rest of the bricks. And we are actually putting them here. All right, there we go. Bag number 1.